Welcome to the Artistically You podcast, where mixed media art is a place for all. Here, we are going to talk about art as a mindful practice, connect with our creativity, and embrace curiosity. This is your host, mixed media artist, Jana Oliveira.
Hey you, it's good to be here, and it is 2022. It's amazing to believe we have a new year here. And it's good to be back with the podcast. I had an amazing time last year, talking with so many people, and having the amazing time really creating this podcast. I've been loving to do this podcast. I'm pretty surprised. At first I thought it would be kind of hard or overwhelming, and not at all. It has been a really great pleasure. And we have a lot more to come. There's some great interviews ahead, and I can't wait to share with you. So in this episode, as the new year is starting, I want to talk about art goals for the new year. I have a goal planner, and I have some art goals in my mind also that I wanted to accomplish. So with this year, I want to accomplish two things that I know for sure. Is create two series, probably one now in the first 6 months of the year, and another one at the end of the year. So this is going to be my first time creating a series, and I would like to document my journey with creating a series and take you with me. I never thought about doing a series before because I thought it would be kind of hard to think about a series of work with a specific theme. But what I thought actually makes total sense. I already know my two themes, but will let for the series episode to tell you when we get started. Another art goal that I have is to, of course, improve my art and continue to do studies, especially for abstract art. I want to do more abstract art this year, and especially work with the rules of composition, and I decided that I need to learn and I need to grow and put where my abstract art is, and I wanted to mature on that. So I want to do more studies in floral, of course I have been doing, but I especially want to concentrate on studies in oil and my studies in abstract. The abstract I'm doing first with acrylic. I'm still deciding, when the studies have helping. And I will talk more about that, how the studies have been helping and helping me to find where I want to go in my kind of abstract art that I want to do. For sure, there's some fails, but some wins, and I think I'm kind of getting there. I think also in terms of art goals for the year, for sure the podcast is part of my art goal, as I have the goal to talk of more artists, diverse artists of all kinds of different art. And also I would like to talk more this year about our mental health, our well-being, and things that I've been talking a little bit, but I want more this year because I believe that we can just do good art if our souls are happy and we feel okay. And also some real talk of some women. I think for women that produce art, or in general really in all kinds of work, I think it's a little bit harder for us, and I would like to talk more about that. It seems easy, but I know that just studies and the series is going to take a lot of work and research and things. I kind of research already what I want to do. And my first series, I can tell you already, is going to be called Solitude. And but I will tell you why on the episode that we're going to talk about this series and how I'm starting the work, so you guys can follow along. So so I'm really excited. I see that a year for me that is going to be a lot of growth, art growth. So that is exciting. And talking about growth, I'm really excited as well that this year I'm going to participate on the bootcamp number 2 from Julie Van Vey Balzer. And I'm really looking forward to it because I think it's going to add so much to my goal of, painting better, but also learning how to take in the rules of composition to help myself to brainstorm my ideas without of external help. So, and I will definitely talk more about that, but I'm really excited. I really loved it. Was a tremendous artful experience on the first one, but at the same time it was hard. It was really hard. It's certainly not a beginner's level. I can even not say it's a class. I would say it's a boot camp. It's not a class, because this boot camp is not about here's how I paint and just paint the same. We have no paint work whatsoever. We do our work in painting, but she doesn't do work and we have to repeat it. It's about learning concepts and art and rules of composition and brainstorming things and work on things that we don't like or like, and how can we modify. So in bootcamp number 2, I'm excited. Of course, it's going to be upper level, and I bet it's going to be hard, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. And I think it's basically that's it. It doesn't seem a lot, but at the same time, I know there's a lot of work ahead of me. I still kind of easy on coming back because my sister is here traveling from Brazil, and I'm really excited. So I wanted to enjoy the time with her. So I'm taking things at easy. Not a lot of long extended paint sessions. There is some things to do with personally with my son and getting some things taken care of. So, but that's okay. I learned to, in my life with being a special needs mom, to take my time and, take it easy and put the art as I can. Sometimes I'm just preparing papers to when I can paint. So it's part of the job. So, so I think that's it. Art goals for the year. And if you want to share your art goals for the year, I would love to hear. So you can DM me on Instagram and tell me about it. I would love to talk with you. Or as always, you can email me hello@2worlds.arts.com. So I see you next time.
Thanks for listening. Check episode notes at 2worldart.com/blog. Connect with Jana on Instagram at Jana_2worlds. And make sure to receive our artful insights by signing up at bit.ly/join2worldsart.